What's up guys, it's ItsADemi. And this video is kind of specifically for my brothers and sisters in the Midnight Storm Coven. I've been promising you guys a video detailing the last 11 years of my path in witchcraft and Wicca. So I figured today's as good a day as any. Now, I started in 6th grade. If any of you read my assignment, I guess, about my family history and my personal history. When I was 11, I died, and the God my parents taught me about for the first 5 years of my life that I'd completely forgotten, because, let's be honest, how many of us remember from when we were 5? Not many. So, I died. I was dead for 6 hours, and Diz came to me and pretty much reminded me of everything my parents had taught me. So, I was 11 at this point, in 6th grade, and I decided, alright, I'll continue with witchcraft, because I was adopted by a Christian family, and Christianity just wasn't working for me. So, first, I started with just white magic. How's it going? I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. My neighbor's an asshole. But anyway, as I was saying, I started with white magic not long after that incident, after a little bit of study and everything, and I started with white magic. Well, it wasn't working for me the way I wanted it to. As I said in my last video, I kind of threw a little bit of this in there, but I didn't really explain a whole lot. So then I decided maybe white magic just wasn't for me, so I moved on to green magic. This was around the time I was, I want to say 13 or so. And I moved on to green magic in 8th grade, and I was, it was doing pretty good, but it still wasn't working the way I wanted it to, which was weird, because, I mean, how can you fuck up putting leaves in a bowl, crushing them up, and moving on? But it wasn't working for me the way I wanted it to, so I decided to go, well, regrettably, I went with black magic. I did that from about 10th grade till about halfway through 11th grade, and it worked, but it wasn't working for me the way I wanted it to. Now, that left a bit of a dark scar on my soul, I guess. But I finally realized in halfway through 11th grade, January of 2010? 2010. I realized January 2010 that what was going wrong with my magic. It was simply that for magic to work, you have to believe in it. And I don't believe in the separation of things that were created together. Magic was created as one universal force, so it shouldn't be separated into white, black, and green. So upon realizing this through many hours of meditation, I realized why it wasn't working for me, because I was going against my own personal beliefs and trying to believe in it. And that just sounds wrong, let alone actually doing it. It doesn't work. So I decided enough is enough. Rather than splitting white, green, black, purple, velvet, whatever beige color you want, instead of splitting magic into categories of color and whatnot, I just figured, alright, everything. I'm going to practice everything. I will practice magic, because magic, even in Bible times, was just one thing. It wasn't white or green or black. It was just magic. So, even to this day, I practice magic as a whole. I still stay away from the darker side of things, simply because that I still believe in the law of 3, but I do study it, and a lot of my family on my mom's side were dark witches. So, I mean, the black magic runs in my blood, so it comes pretty easily to me, but I stay away from it simply because I don't want to build up a whole bunch of negative karma, and it's dangerous to people around me. So, I stay away from that. I still practice herbal magic and healing magic. Every once in a while, I'll play around with fire or something like that, but now my entire family categorizes control of fire under black magic, so I've come to categorize that under black magic. You may not think actually commanding fire is worthy of being called black magic, but that's just what I've been raised to believe. So that's my little bit of black magic that I still use, mostly just for like getting a fire going. I can't create fire anymore. I used to be able to. I once in 10th grade, when I first started practicing black magic, well, I didn't first start, I had about half a year of experience, because it was second semester of 10th grade in my civics and economics class. My girlfriend at the time had just given me a candle that she had made from the melted wax of a bunch of other candles, and I decided I'd show off a little bit, so I lit the candle. Well, naturally, school resource officers and assistant principals were called in. They searched the entire classroom. Not a single person in that room had a lighter, which was pretty funny. I almost converted everyone in that room to Wicca. Well, I mean, just to start using witchcraft in general, or practicing. But yeah, that's how I came to be where I am today. 11 years of studying and practicing each type of magic. So I've become pretty adept in healing magic, potions, curses, breaking curses. I'm pretty good at breaking curses. Protection spell, as far as spells, protection spells and breaking curses are my specialties. As far as just specialties in general, I've been practicing martial arts since I was like 7, so I'm pretty adept at meditation and meditation spells. But I don't like using the word meditation, or the phrase meditation spells, because meditation in and of itself could be considered a spell. You really don't need the whole words and candles and whatnot for your meditation to work. That's just to get you out of the mindset of just normal everyday meditating for relaxation. But like I said in my last video, if any of you guys actually watched it, a lot of the incantations and candles and all that are completely unnecessary. They only exist to bring us out of the mindset of normal, bring us out of the mindset of all those blocks that have been put up since we were kids on what's real and what's not real. Now, I don't have a lot more time because my fiance's brother is coming over in a minute, but I really don't have much more to add either. So if you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more from me, hit the little red subscribe button. And I mean, I'll be posting videos like this as often as I can. If you have any questions, feel free to like my page, ItsADemi, on Facebook, or follow me on Twitter at ItsADemi. That's pretty much it for today, guys. As always, keep watching, keep laughing, and keep living. Jamatane.